I really screwed things up by changing the time. It's really gotten people off schedule, and um, that's my fault. I thought it would be easier for bring people in a little earlier, and then
Well, things like that, they take time to move around. Like for instance, when you made the move, I was like, "Oh, this is great," but at that point, I already had things scheduled. So like, oh, so I couldn't make that move right away. And then just as I'm about ready to move, poof, went
I
back
know.
to went back to the morning. So
Sorry, man. Uh, yeah, just trying to find a time that works well with a lot of people. It's hard.
it's
Okay,
really
but
hard,
things,
especially since you're international.
yeah, yeah. All right, so let's try today's game is called Glitched, and using the chord sample below, create a production that uses glitches and vocal chops of the female voice. Bonus points for adding some white noise somewhere into it. So here's the sound.
There's someone in the mirror, someone I don't know, and I'm starting to freak out. Oh, where should I go? The bluest eyes, but they look darker than her soul. When did I become a lonely ghost?
I have no idea what she's singing about. And then here's the other part. So you can download them by just hitting those little buttons right there, or just right clicking and hitting save audio as. And yeah. Any questions?
No, for some reason though, when I do the right click thing, it says save video as or save video. But
Oh, weird.
I don't know why it says video instead of audio, but it does.
But it
Anyway,
downloads the audio correctly.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good.
That's always been the case anyway.
Oh,
But
that's weird.
okay, all right. Well, I'll give this a go.
Yeah. See what you can make with it. Play around with it. The chords are in D minor,
Oh, thank you. That helps.
and they're at 80 beats per minute.
Oh,
And
that's super helpful when you tell me that. 80,
yeah,
80 beats per minute in D minor. That's helpful. Thank you.
yeah. And I think now if you download it, I try to include that in the yeah, it's in the name of it now. I try to include that.
Okay. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, save a little time for people.
Oh yeah, no, that because I ate a lot of time. I was just as you were playing that thing, I was like, okay, well, I could download it in Staff Pad, then put it in there, then move the thing around to find exact. It's like which way am I going to find what the tempo is? Because there's different ways, or I could click on my little one of my apps. Anyway, but no, this is
Yeah,
great. 80 beats per minute.
just be aware that because those are MP3s, they may not start right at the exact. You may have to shift it just a little bit at the beginning.
Oh yeah, yeah.
MP3,
No, I've seen that all the time. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. In fact, I tend to start things on measure 3 of things because that way, if it turns out there's a pickup note or something like that, I've got room to go back. And for certain things, like in the guitar stuff in Contact and stuff, the patterns are 2-bar patterns a lot of times, and if you started on bar 2, it thinks that you're starting in the second half of the thing. So I always try to start things on bar 3. Anyway,
Interesting.
yeah.
All right. Well, I'll see you at the
Give it a
top of
go.
the hour, and we'll just review our stuff and go from there.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
See you, buddy. Okay, for anybody else watching, today's thing is going to do this drum part. And what I'm going to do right off the bat is I'm going to work on the synth part first, and we're going to come up with a drum pattern that works well with this. So actually, I'm going to pull this down a little bit. These chords are at 80 beats per minute. So I'm going to make my DAW about 80. And let's just check that out. Sounds great. This is in D minor. Let's figure out those chords real quick. So I like to play everything I do in C minor because I just am really used to that key. So we will play this. What is that second chord? Oh, okay. That's what it is. It's it is C minor over G sharp, first chord, and then C minor, and then B flat. And I think that's C minor. Now I'm speaking in C minor, not D minor. So that's C minor over A flat, B sharp. It could also be considered the seventh in it. So G sharp seventh. So if we just grab a this, and we're going to rename this, and we're going to say G sharp seventh to C minor to B flat. That's the chords. Okay. that. That's a beautiful chord progression. So now I want to put in a kit, and we're going to work on creating a drum kit. And
Someone I don't know.
I want a different kit. I think I want something a little bit more kits maker. Kit 3. I don't know what that is. What is kit 3? Oh, these are okay. These are kits. All right, so let's go to drums. We're going to find it. Let's start with an 808. It's always safe to start there because you can then move things around. Oh, it's so cheesy. Gosh, I can't. Try this one. Rid of the deactivate this. Do this. So do I have probability on chance? Chance needs to all be 100% for right. Weird that these lost high. I need a triple. I need a 16th note triplet or 8th note triplet right here. And then, ooh, I love hi-hats. They're so fun. Oh yeah, baby. sure the type of bass is quite right. So let's grab all these notes. Beautiful. I really like that already. All right. So now this whole thing is in what key? There's someone in the mirror. A C minor.
There's someone in
We're going to have to go up to semitone.
There's someone in the mirror, someone I don't know, and I'm starting to freak out. Oh, where should I go?
And we're going to grab this. We're going to put in 135 right here.
There's someone in the
And complex.
There's someone in the mirror, someone I don't know, and I'm starting to freak out. Oh, where should I go? The blue one in the mirror.
Gonna just do that.
Was days, but they look darker than her soul. When did I become alone?
Let's try this again. So 135. 135.
There's someone in the mirror.
135 divided by 2 is 67.5.
There's someone in the mirror, someone I don't know, and I'm starting to freak. There's someone in the There's someone in the mirror, someone I don't know, and I'm starting to freak out. Oh, where should I go? The bluest days, but they look darker than her soul. When did I become a lonely ghost? Someone in the mirror, someone I don't know, and I'm starting to freak out. Oh, where should I go? The bluest days, but they look darker than her soul. When did I become a lonely
To use the bathroom. So sorry there. I'm back. There we go.
There's someone in the mirror, someone I don't know, and I'm starting to freak out. Oh, where should I go?
I think what I'm going to do is just take the beginning of that. There's someone in the mirror.
There's someone in the mirror.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to.
There's someone in the mirror.
There's someone in the mirror.
There's someone in the mirror.
And I'm going to save that off, so we might come back to that.
There's someone in the mirror.
We're going to just now render this, and
There's someone in the There's someone in the mirror.
then warp this, and then say,
There's someone in the mirror. There's someone in the mirror.
let's see. I think this
There's someone
in the mirror. And what we're going to do is just grab this. We're going to do that. And then we're going to do this based on Pro. Put this here, put this there. Let's see. And then this here.
There's someone in the mirror. There's someone in the mirror. There's someone in the mirror.
And then we're going to use that as an echo now. And do a throw delay. Probably just 4 here.
There's someone in the mirror.
And what we'll do is say, I'm going to send this to here and do a.
There's someone in the mirror.
And change this.
There's someone in the mirror. There's someone in the mirror. There's someone in the mirror.
All right, that's cool. And now I think I need to add just a little bit of a synth kind of thing going on here. I'm hearing like a dun, 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 like that kind of thing. That's cool already. Too much though. We'll do boom, boom.
There's someone in the mirror. There's someone in the mirror.
And now we'll take that and we're going to go into that and we'll just hit the legato button. Oops. We got to quantize it first, and then hit the legato button. Now let's find some. Let's try that, and let's add a 16ths. Dun, 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 dun. One, and yeah. What about now? Let's change this, but let's lock in the arpeggiator. I don't want that. I want this. And let's go up an octave. Play around with different sounds. So part 4, I'm going to grab something that's nightmarish. And we need to change the pitch on this one. Weird. That's awesome. we're going to keep that patch. We're going to go to the next one. And we're going to go to the next one, 5 BPM. Turn off this. Mm. 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 Mm.
In the mirror.
Mm. 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 London. And I want it. Mm. 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 Mhm. Mm.
In the mirror. There's someone in the mirror. There's someone in the mirror. One in the mirror. One in the mirror. There's someone in the mirror. One in the mirror. There's someone 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 in the mirror.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So There's someone in the mirror. 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 One in the mirror. There's someone in the mirror. There's someone in the mirror. One in the mirror. There's someone 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 in the mirror. all right, time is up. I need to render this, glitch it. Version 1. Yeah. Oh man. Gotta make this thing work. Oh man, man, man. Good shit. It's actually really fun. Really fun. Really fun. Okay. Now I'm gonna upload to this glitch smitch. Should have used a simpler to make the glitched vocals faster. Vocals, modern. Sorry. Let's see if this came out. Hey, Ernest. Okay. All right.
Okie dokie.
You with me?
I'm here.
All right. Awesome. Let's check it out, man. Broken mirror. I know the effect I want, not sure how to get it. Awesome. Sometimes we have that in our head and we're just like, we're not sure how to get it, but start.
There's someone in the mirror, someone in the mirror. Someone I don't know, and I'm starting to freak out. Oh, where should I go? Oh, where should I go? They look darker than her soul. When did I become a lonely ghost?
Nice. It sounds like you have a guitar or something in there.
Yeah, I used an acoustic picked guitar, which is and it's a pattern, and then I have a tabla, so that's a completely weird thing, and then a Moog bass, and then the samples. So
Cool. Now, did you tweak the samples as far as the tuning of it, or did you just chop it?
no, I just chopped her vocal. Yeah, I didn't have a chance to tune it. I thought about tuning it, and then I thought, well, let's just see if I can make it fit where it's at without doing all that.
Cool. Yeah, she was in C minor, and the chords were in D minor.
Right.
So, with exactly what you did, if you were able to just tune hers up semitones, it would probably fit just a little bit better.
Probably.
Check it out
How
again.
do you do? Like, what's the easy way to do that? I mean, I could melodyne, but that's like it just seems like it's an awfully long process.
Right. So in my DAW, you can click the clip itself, and there's a little feature that you say warp it, and you can click the warp button. You can just change the pitch real quick on it.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, there's probably a way to do it. You're in Pro Tools, right?
Right.
So there's probably a way to do it in your DAW. I can't remember how to do it in Pro Tools. I used to use Pro Tools, but I can't remember. But you're not changing the whole thing. You're just changing that one little clip where it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but let's listen to it one more time.
There's someone in the mirror, someone in the mirror. Someone I don't know, and I'm starting to freak out. Oh, where should I go? Oh, where should I go? They look darker than her soul. When did I become a lonely ghost?
Nice. I love the instruments you chose there. That tabla is really cool. I love those.
Yeah, I love tabla.
And so you just made multiple tracks of the vocals and just kind of split them up.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have time to finish. There's a point where they just overlap all the way to the end, and that's just because I just didn't have enough time to start chopping that bit up.
Right.
So
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. What you did is a great start because you're well on the way, you know? Awesome.
What I don't understand how to do, I know that what I want is that kind of I almost have it, but maybe I just don't have the clip short enough where it's that kind of thing.
Mhm.
How do you do? Is it just that I didn't have the clip short enough, or what?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll show you in my DAW. I'll show you how I can do that. But again, you'll have to figure it out in yours.
Right.
I actually, instead of using a sampler, like normally I'd pull that into a little sampler so I could just play the little clips.
Right.
But instead of doing that, I actually just used the audio file and just chopped away.
Yeah.
Just a slower way to do it, but I'm more comfortable with that actually a lot of
Well,
time.
that was the way I was doing it. I guess if I had just chopped it shorter, then it would have done it better.
Exactly. So let me show you mine and see if you have a question on how I did it, I'll show you.
There's someone in the mirror. 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 There's someone in the mirror.
Just fades out there.
Yeah.
I think what you're talking about is just making those little clips really short.
Right.
So let me show you how I do that real quick. So I just took the one phrase. I just didn't have enough time, but I only took that beginning phrase that there's someone in the mirror. I just dumped the rest because it was getting really complicated. So I repeated that, of course, just the regular vocal.
There's someone in the mirror.
Turn this down. It's really loud.
There's someone in the mirror.
So this is where I did my vocal chops. In fact, I can make that. And then, so each one of these clips, when I click it, there's a little tuning over here. So that one's 7 semitones down, that one's 7, that one's 4, that one's 5, that one's, and so I just played around till it made sense. And so, yeah, they're very short little clips. And if you take the vowel of whatever you're doing, it's usually a good place to grab it and then just copy and paste. If you're going for that, I mean, it's not sensational, but it's a quick, but you can see there's a little, this is like a 30-second. It gives that kind of pickup note sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, all I did is I just tweaked each one of them. I just kind of listened, said, da, 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 and then put it in, and that kind of thing. So it was really cumbersome. I probably should have just dropped this into a sampler. And most DAWs will have like a little sampler instrument for me. It's called, I use one called Simpler, which is basically a simple sampler. And then I just grab one of these WAV files, drag it in there, and then you can move around where you want it to start. And then when you play the note, it's automatically tuning it for you. So then you can.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool. And it would probably be way faster. I didn't even realize I should have done this until about halfway through this. And then I'm like, screw it. I've already gotten this far. Is that what you're kind of going for, or were you going for something different?
Oh no, well, I mean, that's interesting, and the idea that you can basically create an instrument out of it that way. And I'm sure there's some way to do it in Pro Tools, but no, I was just thinking about the almost stutter effect. But yeah, so it's just a matter of chopping it shorter. Okay, that makes sense.
There's another Isotope has one. I think it's an Isotope tool that's called Brake Tweaker. This tool here.
Okay.
And you can put it on stuff. Can't remember even how to use it, to be honest, but you can create these real quick. No, this isn't it. It's not Brake Tweaker. Crap, what is it called? I'll have to get in there and use it again and figure out which one it was. But there's a tool in which you can create another MIDI track, and each time you hit notes, it creates these glitches. Like it takes whatever sample you've connected it to, and it tweaks it and flips it around and reverses it. And probably not a style you would use very often, but can't even remember what it's called. I have it, but I don't remember what the hell it's called. Was it a wave?
Right.
But maybe I'll play around and see if I can find that, because it's kind of a neat tool for those glitchy kind of things.
Yeah, I can see
I find that if things are so glitchy that they don't, I listen to a lot of YouTube videos of other people, how they, produce, and there's some people that their samples are so different and there's so many glitchy things happening at once. It starts to kind of lose you as a listener, because it's too much. It's too glitchy. There's a point where it doesn't sound musical anymore.
Well, yes, if you, as the old saying is, if you emphasize everything, you emphasize nothing. So
yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah, exactly. Well, cool. Thanks for doing this with me, though. I hope you felt like you learned a little bit and had some fun.
Yeah, it's always good. Always good to do.
All right, cool. All right, man. I will see you maybe Sunday or next Tuesday.
Not Sunday. I work Sundays, but maybe Tuesday.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks,
Ciao.
James. Bye, buddy. All right. That is the end of this week's session of On the Hook. We will be going live on Sunday at